I got 5 tips for agents new to selling Medicare. You're going to want to listen to this if you're already selling Medicare or perhaps you're thinking about selling Medicare, so stick around. My name is David Duford, owner of Duford Insurance Group, where I train and recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense and Medicare, both face-to-face and over the phone. Thank you for watching. So the purpose of today's video is to give you some advice on how to maximize your success selling Medicare. Whether you're brand new to selling Medicare or you're thinking about selling Medicare policies, this video is exactly for you. So let's jump right into the first bullet point. So here's a little known secret about the Medicare business. It's all about recruiting and very little about actual training. And this is coming from somebody who originally started in the final expense business. I started my agency because there just wasn't any really good training opportunities for agents at the time. And most agents are being recruited into Kool-Aid drinking MLM schemes, and where the recruiting is more important than the selling, and dropping out like flies because they just didn't have the protocol in place to help people become the best that they could be. And when I look across the Medicare field, it's funny, there isn't as much of the MLM type of culture like there is with final expense. But the problem with a lot of these Medicare agencies is they don't care about training agents. They just say, go watch this video or go see something on YouTube. Well, that's BS, man. If you're going to work for an agency and provide them great override income and a lot of sales opportunity, they should have some kind of training protocol in place to help you become a top producer. And if you think final expense is bad, if you've ever looked into that for training opportunities, wait till you look at Medicare. It's terrible. There's very few Medicare agencies that take the training part when it comes to the product knowledge, and especially the sales knowledge, seriously. And a lot of people get into Medicare without any support or training whatsoever. This is why we at Duford Insurance Group take training seriously. Luis Moreno is my Medicare training advisor. He's been in Medicare for 10 plus years. He knows Medicare like the back of his hand, and he understands that he has to be readily available to help agents become top producers. He takes their phone calls. He takes their text messages. He helps them figure out how to get deals placed so that they can help their clients. And all of this is a win-win when you're a brand new agent to Medicare. Medicare is confusing. There's a lot of moving parts. And you want to make sure that you sound as authoritative as possible so the people who are sitting across from you at the table trust you and believe that you've got their best interest in mind. So training is incredibly important. Make sure that whatever agency you join, you got the training along with it. Number 2, you got to find the right lead generation system, as this is true for all insurance sales opportunities. There's very little thought many times to explaining how lead generation works. A lot of these Medicare shops, they just say, go buy this lead or go buy that lead or go do educational seminars or whatever. And yeah, that stuff works, but if you don't have a systematic approach to it, you're going to find you're going to struggle staying busy. Even though there's lots of people who need your help with Medicare, if you don't have a good system in place, you're doomed to fail. What we do at Duford Insurance Group is we have 2 predominant lead systems available for our Medicare agents, either using a direct mail system or a Facebook system. What's beautiful about these programs is that they're scalable, they're affordable. You can get a lot of leads to scale up your activity, and they all can fit in your budget. And the good news is for our most productive agents, we actually offer the potential for free leads. Yes, free leads if you do enough production to qualify. And even if you don't, but you do somewhat of a good job producing, we have the ability to shave off some of that cost and subsidize partially for it. So even if you're not the top of the top getting the best deal for free leads, we can at least cut off a big chunk of that lead to make the expense part of this business that much more appealing. Number 3, you got to know your product, of course, and we kind of mentioned that briefly before. It's not enough just to go through AHIP and go through the product knowledge. You got to have some actual practical in the trenches type of experience. Again, this is why we at Duford Insurance Group have Luis Moreno in our corner to help describe to you the processes and the products and the things you need to be aware of, and the products and benefits of those products that are kind of the hot button issues for our prospects. So Luis Moreno and our group will train you how to do it. If you're looking at another organization, make sure they've got the ability to coach you and help you with the product knowledge, because it makes all the difference. Number 4, know your prospects. You got to understand how your prospects work and how your prospects think. And of course, your organization should do a good job of explaining that to you, because not all Medicare prospects are the same. You're going to have some prospects that are what we call in the Duford Insurance Group Medicare division, low income subsidy or special election period prospects. These are people that are below the poverty index, that are seniors, that need help with benefits in order to maximize their benefits Medicare provides. And it's a bit of different lead than what you're going to find if you're doing the turning 65 lead market, which can be a mixture of low income, medium, and high income prospects. But the mentality is different for somebody turning 65 than it is for the special election period market like what we do. And we understand our prospects extremely well. We know what makes them tick. We know what to show them to inspire them to buy. And you need an agency that's going to teach you exactly the same thing, no matter what kind of market it is that you're going to be working. Last but not least, remember that selling Medicare is a numbers game, guys. At the end of the day, if you're just doing 5 presentations a week because your lead program's poor, you're not going to make it that long in this business. You need to be doing a lot of activity to make a lot of money. It's that simple. This is why we talked about the marketing programs earlier and its importance. You got to have a good system that will duplicate the success of the system as far as producing leads for you, and then scale it higher to the activity level that you want. For example, at DeFord Insurance Group in our Medicare division, we have the ability to get some of our agents, and many of our agents, they want to work this hard, 50 plus leads every week. One agent in particular, Adam, was generating leads and booking 30 appointments a week off of our direct mail strategy. And needless to say, he wrote just short of 1,000 applications, I believe it was in 2019, working our direct mail system. And with Medicare, that's $270,000 in renewable income. It's crazy. It's incredible. These are my 5 top tips in selling insurance, selling Medicare insurance for new agents. I hope this is something that inspires you to take action to be successful, and to also make sure that you're doing your due diligence and finding the right Medicare agency to join. If you like what you've heard about how my Medicare division at DeFord Insurance Group works and all of the success we get from training our agents, coaching them to develop into top producers, and providing them with a scalable, duplicatable lead system, and you want to learn more, click the links above and below. It'll take you to my website where you can learn more about how our opportunity works to see if it's right for you and learn if it's a good fit. My name is Dave DeFord at DeFord Insurance Group. Thanks for watching. See you next time.